I'm Nate Riggle, and you are listening to The Way of the Bonfire, where we pursue curiosity, perspective, and fulfillment, so this journey doesn't have to be so cold. All right, we're coming in hot with a fire analogy right out of the gates. One of the beautiful qualities of a bonfire is that, and one of the things that makes it exciting, frankly, is that it's constantly changing and evolving. It's predictably unpredictable. You don't quite know what it's going to do, but you know where it is and what it's doing at the moment. One of the reasons some people don't like them is because they're somewhat unpredictable, and they can be a threat if they're underestimated or if you don't respect the fire and what it can do. We're in a constant race to assign value to things and ideas and people, and we want to think that everything can just be predictable and stay that way. Why? Is because it's easier to understand and use something in a predictable way if it's not changing or growing or evolving. But I want you to think about that for a second. It's easy to use something or someone if it's not changing or growing. Now you might argue, well, a train moves. Yes, it does, but a train is on rails. It was engineered to move in a certain way every single time with the same inputs. You know who wasn't on rails? The inventors and the engineers who created the steam engine and the train and the rail system. And they were not some person following a script or a rule book or kind of sticking to the status quo. They had to have been really curious. What happens if I put this here and release steam? Their curiosity drastically changed reality and the entire world and the future of our planet. Just read up on it. I'm not going to give you the whole history. I mean, obviously, most people kind of know that that's where a lot of things that we know today started from, kind of the way that things have been revolutionized. They were fundamentally challenging what is possible in the way humans relate to space and time. And no doubt when they were working on it, it probably bothered people. No doubt some of the same haters and doubters later called them, kind of flipped what they were saying. They were geniuses. Yeah, and praised their contributions to mankind. Oh, so glad we have such great minds. And those might have been the same people that were saying that guy's a nutcase, or what are they wasting their time with? Why are they trying to change everything? Why are they challenging? Like, why can't we just use horses and stick to our daily lives? But I'd personally, and no doubt some of the ones who tried to create the steam engines failed and don't have their names in the history, in the books of history, and were probably looked down on for their wild dreams that never came to fruition. But I personally would rather eat dinner with these tireless dreamers and creators who failed than the people who simply rode the train and never wondered what else is possible. Ask yourself, am I the tool or am I the creator? Am I a thing or a person? Am I on the ride or am I making a new one? Hey, thanks for listening to this episode of the podcast. I do appreciate it, and I'd love it if you'd subscribe so that you never miss another show. We'll see you on the next episode.